Hello everybody, we are making the most delicious thing today ever, ever. And it seems kind of strange, my guest. You thought it was awesome though.
Yes.
You were super excited.
I'm so excited about
I'm gonna
this.
make people wait even longer and I'm gonna introduce who you are.
Okay.
This is Katie.
Hello.
She owns treeoflifemama.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
And you sell essential oils. That's why we have all
Yes,
these beautiful
I do.
essential oils here. And we're using basil essential oil in the fudge. So it's going to be so delicious. I can't wait to try this. I've never tried it before. No, it's going to be delicious.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so do you want to say anything about your company? Or anything?
Yeah,
I'll start throwing stuff in here while you...
All right. I sell therapeutic grade essential oils that are locally
produced
and sourced. And
which
I
we
also,
love, we
yes,
love.
They're amazing at good prices.
Yeah, like amazing prices. Like prices that you can't go anywhere else for.
And I don't like to overprice them too much.
Because you want people to be, you want them to be accessible to people, right?
It's natural health, so nature is available to everyone. So
you're so sweet.
Anyway.
You're so sweet.
And then I also make natural lotions and
you're like the
that
most amazing artist
awesome.
in the world too.
And I'm an artist.
Which I love.
I do so many things.
That's so cool.
I don't sell that online, but anyway.
But people could get a hold of you online if they wanted to, right?
Yeah, I do commissioned stuff all the time.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to commission something from you. For sure.
Do, because I'm excited.
Can I trade you basil fudge? For like a piece like this big?
Yes. If you want to make me so much basil fudge.
It'll be like a lifetime supply, right?
That's right.
Okay, so what I've put in here is a third a cup of coconut oil. And it's not the bad coconut oil like on movie popcorn. It's like good coconut oil. And then I have a cup of cocoa powder and I have a cup of maple syrup. This is not Aunt Jemima. Do not use, that is not maple syrup. That is corn syrup with some dye in it. That is not maple syrup. And some little maple flavoring, I think. So this is real maple syrup. So use real maple syrup. You will not regret it. And then Katie is gonna start chiffonading the basil. Which she knows how to, that's perfect, right there. Okay. Yes, ma'am. And we're gonna start with 3 drops, because this is super strong. I'm gonna start with 3 drops of basil oil. 1, 2, 3. One time I was doing this show and I put some oil in and I said like 3 drops and I went like that and like 25 drops came out. So we'll put this here and then pause because we don't have the lid for the blender.
That's great.
So, luckily, these aren't the one-take wonders that they are, but they're on. Okay, this is going to be kind of noisy. Plug your ears.
All right.
I'm just kidding. Yay! Alrighty, so you'll just want to mix that up really good in the blender. Kind of aerates a little bit, which is nice. And then we have this lined, cute little, like from the 70s, little casserole dish here.
That is so
cute. Isn't that cute? Did your grandma have some?
Exactly, yeah.
So I'm gonna just pour this in there. And the reason that we have it lined is because we're gonna put it in the freezer and when it comes out, it'll be way easier to take out and cut. And we can put it back in the cute little casserole dish from the 70s, right?
I love it.
All right, so you pour that all in there. I know, doesn't it look nice?
So good.
And then you don't want to scrape too much out of the blender. You want to know why?
Why? Me?
Me? Because you have to have enough to lick out the blender.
Oh. I like that rule.
Right?
Yep.
Do you want to taste it and see what you think?
Yes, I do. Can I?
Yeah, dip your finger in there. It's just me and you.
All right.
We get everything here today. Except for we're going to share a little bit.
That is so good. Oh my goodness.
It's crazy, huh? I know.
I love how that basil comes out.
I know, at the very end. Okay, perfect. That means we put enough in. We don't want it to come out at the beginning and be overwhelming. We want it to come at the end where people are like, what is that? It's amazing. Okay, so we just spread it in there. And see, I leave some on here so you can lick that off too. Oh my gosh, that is good.
Yeah.
It's super like Fragrant. Oh, I love that. So here it is, and we just put that in the fridge, and we will let that set up, and then we'll come back and cut it.
Perfect.
All right, Katie, it's all ready.
Yes.
You want to pull that
so
side,
excited,
and I'll pull
yes.
this side? We'll just set it on this plate here. So if you let it go overnight in a fridge overnight, then you can pull this off super easily, and it's super easy to cut. In fact, we might even be able to get it off right now. Let's just kind of get that other end off there. Thank you, dear. So it'll be a little bit firmer than this if you let it go overnight. We're gonna garnish it right now though, and then Katie gets to try some. So these are almonds, but I really, ideally, I want hazelnuts on here, but we couldn't find hazelnuts. Isn't that sad? Yeah. So we're using almonds today, which is fine. I love the strength of hazelnuts and how it goes with the basil.
And the chocolate.
Yes, exactly. So, but almonds will work too if you can't find hazelnuts. And then I have this tiny little cute spoon for you. Okay, ready to try?
I am.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my gosh.
When it's set up like that, it's even creamier.
Wow.
It's just delicious.
It's amazing.
Yummy! And look how pretty that is. Look at that.
And the fresh basil just makes it pop.
I know, isn't it weird?
Yeah, it's so
Who
good.
would have thought chocolate and basil, right?
Oh.
I know, but I just love it. Take that to your next party.
I will.
Katie, thank you so much for being on.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the basil
It's been great.
oil. I appreciate it.